of Bimser International. Welcome, and thank you very much for your time and for your interest. Today, we'll be talking about digital transformation and how we can help organizations adopt digital transformation from different angles with different technologies. Today, we have a great agenda. We'll be talking about Bimser International. We'll be talking about Bimser International offering. And we also have experts talking about digital transformation and how companies can use technology, how they can adopt technology and digital transformation in this digital age. We're also looking for some answers as to how is going to be the future of remote work and also the business environment, work environment moving forward. So we'll be talking about many different subjects today. And we have a great agenda in this sense. So I welcome you to our annual summit. As you may remember, we also got together last year and we talked about digital transformation as well. That was a little different time because we were just getting used to have remote work and we were looking for answer as to future of remote work. And we'll be also talking about it as well. And we have a great agenda today. We'll be talking about digital transformation. We'll be talking about technologies about digital transformation. We'll be talking about Bimser International and how companies in this modern age are actually using Bimser International software systems to adopt digital transformation, to simplify business processes and automate. Today, we also have different groups with us, in addition to our teams and also our channel partners, our customers. We also have manufacturers. We have as well as different businesses such as nonprofits, distribution companies, healthcare organizations, automotive, aerospace companies. So we have a whole bunch and we definitely welcome you all. And of course, without our customers, without our channel partners, without our ecosystem, and also our ecosystem supporters, this event couldn't be happening. So in that sense, we definitely appreciate your support and I'd like to thank our partners, our customers, and our ecosystem. As I mentioned earlier, we have different groups. Today also we have different manufacturing groups with us. So one of them, for example, Halpak Industry Association and manufacturing group of the association. So with us also there is Ran Loveland from manufacturing committee of Halpak Industry Association. Ran, would you like to say hello? I know there are different manufacturers also in the group.
Yeah, good morning, Kevin. Thank you for including me and the group with your presentation today. Looks like a great agenda. We're looking forward to working with you. You know, it's interesting. I just had a Newsday reporter reach out to me yesterday and asked me about you know, what are manufacturers doing to address the rising costs. You know, you got labor going crazy, supply chain. You know, he's talking about it used to be a container was a couple $1,000s. Now it's $20,000 or $30,000 to try to get a container in from overseas. So, you know, with these inflation's going crazy, you know, we see the reports in the news about inflation going up, what, 7-8% over last year, and just keeps on rising. So, you know, what's a manufacturer to do? Can you just raise your prices? Maybe, but you know, the other thing you have to do is look at your costs. So, you know, we talked about efficiency. You know, how can we be more efficient and get our costs down? The real focus there is on labor reduction, and in line with today's discussion, you know, what are the challenges that manufacturers are having? Well, it's labor, it's supply chain, and just trying to find the parts they need to be able to make the products. So you have to be super efficient. You know, one of the things that we do is, you know, safety, quality, and efficiency. On the efficiency side, it's looking at your process and getting the waste out, right? How many times have you walked through your factory and found people just standing around waiting for the next job to come through? Or maybe they're out, you know, where's Joe? Well, Joe's going looking for the tool he needs to be able to get the machine set up, you know. So all those waste inefficiencies going on need to be sorted out. So that's one of the things that we bring to the table, you know, using a lot of the lean manufacturing, Toyota production system techniques to get those efficiencies out. But the other thing these days is because manufacturers can't find labor, is they have to automate, right? So they're looking at ways to get the labor out by automating their process. Maybe there's a process where it's a routine, mundane, a simple task that a cobot or a robot can do. So a lot of manufacturers looking at that. On the packaging side, there's a lot of automation available in packaging as well as a warehousing system. So those are the areas that manufacturers are trying to in the spirit of today's presentation is looking to introduce automation to try to get the cost out. I just want to make a couple of announcements. Coming up on the I'm part of the Hauppauge Industrial Association Manufacturing Committee along with Kevin, and I'm also just recently appointed to the Aerospace Defense Board as well, ADAPT. On the end of the month, March the 28th, we have Sikorsky Aircraft coming in, an aftermarket product executive coming in to do a presentation at the Cradle on the 28th, so take a look at that. On the 26th, we have the HIA trade show, and within the trade show, we have a couple of pavilions going on. And I'll talk about the manufacturing pavilion. I'm sure Chris will talk about the technology pavilion. But within the manufacturing pavilion, we're looking at having a combination career and job fair. So introducing students to great careers, high-paying careers in manufacturing, as well as job seekers. Automation fair, we're going to have manufacturers going to bring along their automation partners, the folks that are helping them to plan and integrate robotics and automation. And then finally, it's a chance for manufacturers to meet new suppliers. During the pandemic, it was a big rush to try to get ventilators, try to get masks, try to get local supply for a lot of these things. So all those things are going to be going on. And then finally, I want to just mention that October 7th is going to be our manufacturing day. Last couple of years, we've done it remotely, but hopefully this year we can at least do a hybrid and get some in-person activities as well. So thank you, Kevin, for inviting me today to chat, and look forward to all the great information coming along on the symposium today.
Thank you very much. Much appreciated for these insights. Well, we see SYNERGIZE event as a platform. We see it as a platform for Bimser International ecosystem, where we can talk about technology, we can talk about digital transformation, as well as business itself, right? So in that sense, what Ram just mentioned as for the insights as to what is going on in manufacturing industry is very important. So some of them also will be addressing today in the scope of digital transformation, how we can help companies digitize and automate their business processes, how we can help organizations manage their supply chain issues, how we can help organizations become more efficient, as to Ron's points earlier. So in that sense, we are very excited for today's event. It only happens once a year. That is why we have been getting ready for this event, and we put together a great agenda. Moving forward in this opening phase, I also like to mention the digital transformation a little bit, but not much, because we have a great keynote speaker, so I'll just let him dive into the details. So it's basically adapting, actually taking the adapting organization strategy as well as structures to basically capture opportunities coming and enabled by the technology. So in that sense, it's very important for organizations for that adaptation. And as Bimser International, we are a global enterprise software publisher since 1998. We have been active nationally and internationally, and we have been active in many different parts of the markets. Manufacturing is one of them, automotive, aerospace, non-profits, as well as healthcare, medical device, and many other industries that we are active in. So we are serving different markets in that sense, different verticals. Also different sizes of organizations that we have been working with. So that is another experience that we have, and we'll be talking today, especially with our channel partners and our experts in the field. We have more than 3 million professional users and more than 2,000 corporate customers using our systems on daily basis. So we help organizations digitize, automate, and adopt digital transformation with the help of our channel partners, of course, with the help of our software system. So we have actually specialized in workflow. Workflow is very important nowadays. We'll be also talking about challenges that we have been seeing in the marketplace, especially in the scope of efficiencies and working remotely, and what type of challenges companies are having. In that sense, having a low-code workflow technology is critical to digitize and automate business processes. Moving forward, we are also specialized in enterprise asset management, plant maintenance management, facility management, energy management. We'll be also learning about total manufacturing and maintenance management today from Ron, and he'll be also talking about fundamentals of it, and we'll also link it with BIM software system that we have been developing since 1998 as for manufacturers and other organizations for smart plant maintenance and manufacturing, as well as facility management operations. We are also specialized in compliance and quality management that we'll be talking about today, how you can comply with HIPAA, how you can comply with, for example, ISO, as well as FDA and other organizations that's been actually requiring you to comply in the scope of workplace safety, efficiency, as well as having a management system in place that you can digitize and automate those processes with the help of QDMS, and we'll be also talking about as well moving forward. And we have partner hours as well as expert hours to talk about audit management and compliance management. And finally, we are also specialized in performance management. We all have KPIs and we all have different business processes in place. And with the help of Ensemble, we help you in an intelligent way digitize, automate, and model your business processes, set KPIs in place, and you can also manage those KPIs with the help of Ensemble digitally. So this is what we have been doing since 1998. We are specialized in what we do, and we'll be talking about it today in the scope of digital transformation, in the scope of also different industries as well. Manufacturing is one of them. Also distribution, healthcare, automotive, aerospace, as well as medical device, energy. We'll be talking about different industries today moving forward. And we have reputable organizations using our systems, our software systems for many, many years. We are active nationally and internationally. That is why we have many different references from different industries and from different parts of the world, nationally and internationally, as I mentioned. So we are proud of it, and we really appreciate our customers. We really appreciate our channel partners, and together we'll be able to help more and more organizations for digital transformation and also addressing efficiencies and automation needs in the marketplace. Great. So this is our basically opening speech. So it's time for keynote speech.